This is Billy. He's going to take us on the Burns trip, and he's just given me a resume of what we're going to do. Actually, he told me that Burns, who we claim we're descended from, was quite a lad with the ladies and liked to have a bit of a drink. None of that's actually descended to any of us, but most of his children were illegitimate.
Absolutely.
Well, what does that make me then? This is the Burns family album, and obviously the resemblance has continued throughout and ends up here. See that nose? Well, we're on the Brigadoon, the bridge over the River Doon. What area are we in?
Alloway.
Alloway. And this is Burns country. We've just been to the Burns Museum. Everything's Burns here. It's unbelievable. It's wonder they don't call this the Burns Bridge, but this is a bridge that his friend Tam O'Shanter, who'd been drinking, was riding over on his horse Meg. When he got to here where the keystone is, the witch that was chasing him couldn't go past the keystone, so reached out and grabbed Meg's tail and pulled Meg's tail off.
That's right. Because a keystone in the bridge, a witch couldn't cross it.
There you go. Witch wasn't allowed to cross the keystone, which is where we're standing. This is part of the Tam O'Shanter poem by Robbie Burns. They would have been drinking in here together, and Robbie Burns says, and at his elbow Suitor Johnny, who was another one of his drinking mates, his ancient trusty drew thee crony. Tim loved him like a very brother. They'd been foul, which means drunk, for weeks together. That night drove on with songs and clatter, and the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, with favours secret, sweet and precious. Wonder what Tam was up to. Well, I've just been to Suitor Johnny's cottage, which is this, where Burns used to come, and they'd sit up all night with Suitor Johnny, who was a bootmaker, the innkeeper and the innkeeper's wife, and Tam O'Shanter, and they'd just sit all night drinking apparently and telling stories. Some things never change. We're at Turnberry. That's the hotel, presumably where some legendary golfers have stayed while the British Open's on. And over there's the clubhouse. This has got absolutely nothing to do with Robert Burns whatsoever. He probably never saw a golf club in his life. I just wanted to come and see it.